On time, on budget. Find out more at lancogroup.com.au. Lanco Group, your business partner for engineering solutions.
Are you looking to change your destiny in life? Be your own boss? Start your own business? If you are, you need people who understand your needs and are committed to helping you make it happen. At DKP & Co Chartered Accountants, we are more than just accountants. We are business advisors, taxation consultants, and strategists that specialise in setting up businesses. We understand the client and give them the very best customised advice and strategies to achieve their goals. Visit our website, dkpco.com.au, or give us a call today on 03 9023 9370. Fast, proactive, personal. That's DKP & Co Chartered Accountants.
Buying your electricity from the big energy companies is now the most expensive way to power your home. In fact, the average electricity bill in Australia has more than doubled in the last 15 years, but not for the ones who went solar. Unlike your electricity bill, the price of solar has actually come down, and there's also government rebates available. So what are you waiting for? Join the 2 million households already saving hundreds of dollars every year. See how much your roof could be making you at solarpowerco.com.au. Go solar and get $500 cash back with the Solar Power Co, Australia's most trusted solar brand. solarpowerco.com.au.
Listening to Calcio Talk on FNR, Football Nation Radio.
Welcome back to Calcio Talk. It's been a while, boys. How was lockdown?
You know.
I don't think it's not been as much of a while as the last while.
What is this, lockdown 5.0?
This was lockdown 5.0, as they're calling it. Yeah,
Mambo number 5.
Yeah, that's it.
Talking about number 5, actually, I just forgot to put in. We've got our 50% off sale running today's the last day. So head to our website, culturalclub.com.au. There's not much left, so get in there quick.
A few teas left, actually, so get them in before summer. Why not?
So, yeah.
Nice.
As we were saying.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It's been, it's nice to be back. But we're in that sort of weird period with football. It's gone a little bit stale. I mean, the Olympics are on. It's a bit of football to watch.
Not great, but...
Yeah, you know.
Just put it in there. Not great. Not great.
It's better than nothing.
I like that you speak your mind, though. That's good.
We've got to be honest on this show, you know what I mean?
No, fair enough. Fair enough. Look, to be fair, with the Olympic football, I kind of do get excited about it because...
It's football.
We look at... Number one, it's football. Okay, that's a good start. But also, if we look back at it, let's say 8 or maybe even 12 years from now, will we be looking at it the same way we look at the Atlanta 96 or the Beijing Olympics 2008, I'm pretty sure, where like Messi played at Beijing.
Yeah.
Obviously, Neymar won the 2016.
Yep.
The 96 Atlanta final, Ronaldo, R9, phenomenal, played for Brazil. And Nigeria, I'm not sure if they had a Kocha, but they had Kanu playing. And they were young then, like young.
Yeah.
You know, because obviously 94 World Cup, I think Ronaldo was 17 at that World Cup. So he'd only been 19 at this Olympics in 96 Atlanta. So in that respect, if you look at it that way, it could be interesting when we look back at it.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
You know?
There's always like, you know, your big players that have played Olympics and you know, it's nice to watch.
Yeah,
definitely. There's always a decent game. I mean, like you said, it's not the best football, 100%. But they're young.
I'm putting it out there, but if Spain don't win this, because like that team's a joke.
Yeah, they are stacked. I think someone told me during the week, actually it was Oscar, my good friend from Spain. He told me during the week that the differences in terms of value of the Spanish squad and all the other teams that are in the Olympic football is something like 200 million euros difference.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they have to win.
World-class players. Well, let's go on to then the off-season. There's been a lot of transfer talk. There's been a lot happening. So I want to get your thoughts. Ronaldo staying at Juve. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Good move. I thought it was always going to happen, but did you think he was going to stay?
There there was a time where I thought he might move to PSG.
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously look at the team PSG is starting to put together. I mean, we'll talk about that as we go down the list of transfers here now. But look at the team they're starting to put together. It's turned into a bit of a Fanta culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'll use the word Fanta culture
you're right.
on this program. We
Yeah.
won't say fantasy football.
Yeah.
You know, a bit of a Fanta culture, a bit of a FIFA Ultimate Team, that kind of stuff.
You literally handpick who you want.
Yeah.
I don't know what
exactly it's
financial
like.
fair play is to PSG, but anyway, that's another story.
I think they're outside of it. I
Yeah,
think they're running their own league.
Yeah,
They're
I
already
think
in the
they are.
Super League.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's where I thought Ronaldo was going to end. However, I think, like you did say before, Matt, with Allegri coming in
Yeah.
and the rules that he sets, and obviously him there managing before previous players that are still with the team that manage underneath or that played underneath him. I think it could be a big reason as to why Ronaldo stayed.
Yeah, I agree. I said it to the boys off air before. I know I'm a Milanista, but I think Juve is gonna be dangerous this season.
Oh, definitely. I think with Allegri coming back
Yeah.
in, there's you obviously see bits and pieces on Facebook
Yeah.
and Twitter and all the rest of it. I think there's some sort of a different
There's already a vibe,
feel
vibe,
about
100%.
Juve already. The season haven't started, but you look at their front three, and bloody hell, like
It's
you got Ronaldo,
it's true.
Dybala, and Chiesa, informed Chiesa from a massive Euros.
Would give him huge confidence from that. He would have taken huge confidence from that.
Yeah,
And I think Dybala is going to be the focal point as well, which he hasn't. He's had a very on and off type of year or two. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well, he's been like that since Ronaldo arrived at Juve.
he has.
Because before Ronaldo arrived at Juve, Dybala was the man.
oh yeah,
You're right.
He was the joyer, that everyone was talking
Joya.
about.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah, it's
Look,
true.
another point I'd like to make. I understand you support AC Milan. Ale supports Inter Milan. Is it just, though, something that other teams, fans or supporters like to do, that they elect another team, they say they're going to win the Serie A, so
I do.
you're not as disappointed. Do you know what I
it's
mean?
not- I think it's more of a superstition thing for me. Anyway.
Yeah, because you guys were the same with the Euro with Italy.
Look,
Yeah.
it is for me, but I think realistically, as a Milan fan, I still think we're maybe a year or two away. So
Okay.
look, if we were to go and win the league next year, of course I'm going to be happy. But I'm not. For me, I'm not basing our whole season on us being champions.
Yeah.
Whereas Inter maybe is maybe a different story. You maybe after being champions, you're going to want to back it up. You know what I mean?
Yes, but I mean, I think we've mentioned in the past the way we're going.
Yeah. So
I mean, not too many, big players have left. We've lost Hakimi, obviously. I mean, we're trying to retain who we can. Inzaghi coming in, is it a step back? Isn't it? I don't know. I just want to wait and see. I'm not gonna.
Do you think you'll keep Lukaku?
yeah, I think
Yeah.
he's untouchable.
Yeah.
Because there's a few clubs that made bids, right? And there was a big bid made by Manchester United. Is that right? No.
I'm actually not sure. at
Nah,
this stage.
look, just judging by his pre-season interviews and what the
Okay.
media's saying and what Interhouse media saying and everything, he looks to stay put. To be
Because he
honest.
was incredible in the Euro too.
Oh yeah, but I think he honestly really loves the club.
Yeah, there
he-
is a good connection with.
Yeah, so I think no, I don't think he's going anywhere.
Yeah, I agree. Do you think Lautaro will stay?
At this stage, yes, but man, we never know with it. Look, there's always a surprise.
I think the difference between Lukaku and Lautaro is, before Martinez signed to play for Inter, where had he played previously? It was only South America,
I
wasn't
think
it?
straight from South America.
yeah.
Because Lukaku went from Anderlecht to Everton, did well at Everton, then to Manchester
I think
United.
he was at Chelsea.
Oh, he's a
Yeah, yeah,
he
yeah,
was.
yeah,
He was
yeah,
young.
yeah.
That's
And then
right.
he- yeah.
That's exactly right. Because he was there with De Bruyne,
De Bruyne,
and Mo
Salah,
Salah.
yeah.
Yes.
But apparently he's no good for the Premier League. But he was
Yeah,
banging
apparently he's
goals
no
for
good,
fun
right?
before
Yeah.
that,
But-
yeah, anyway.
Yeah. When he was at Everton, he was still playing well.
He was.
When he went to Manchester United, I feel like he still played well. But
Yeah.
now that he's gone to Inter, I think he understands that environment is very important.
Yeah.
Whereas a player like Lautaro, maybe he's a little bit younger, maybe hasn't had that experience,
Yeah.
like he's gone to Inter and it's worked for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have the feeling that like wherever you go, it's going to work.
Yeah.
Those kind of things can play a difference in terms of like if a big club makes a bid and it's a dream club.
Yeah, definitely. Of
You know,
course,
then you-
that
then you may
pulls on
think
the
about-
heartstrings. It's
Yeah,
a lot
you
more
may-
emotional.
That's right. You think
Yeah.
about changing that. That could be the only difference.
Yeah, definitely.
But look, I hope Lukaku stays. I love watching Lukaku
Yeah.
at Inter.
So just got some comments here, just quickly.
Already?
Yeah. Hi,
That's
James.
that's the
Hi,
last segment.
Yeah.
Are people just saying
Sandro.
hello?
Michael Long, what's he got? Glad you guys love my Panini Italia 90 sticker album.
We do,
I
Michael.
sure do.
He's got a Panini sticker
he's
out
got-
Yeah, he sent us
90,
some
he's-
on
from
Instagram.
Italia 90.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
Unbelievable. Did we reposted it, did we?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
I think, look, let's just talk about this for a second, right?
yeah.
Panini
Michael,
sticker
yeah.
albums, because there's people in the world that will never understand just how good it is to have a Panini sticker album. Now, every international tournament, I usually get super amped and excited about the Panini sticker album. I actually did a collaboration on Instagram with Panini for the 2018 World Cup. They sent me all these like boxes and albums and so forth, and I handed some out to young players that I coach or to the community. And then I tried to complete the 2018 Panini sticker album, but I couldn't. I didn't have enough, didn't have the matches and stuff like this. I actually completed the 2006 World Cup one.
Oh,
way.
It's back in Perth, Western Australia. Yeah, it's got Ronaldinho, Kaká, young Cristiano Ronaldo. This kind of that kind of culture of collecting the stickers and sticking them in the book. People don't get it, man.
yeah.
People don't get it. When I was playing in Spain, 2014, I started collecting adrenaline. So adrenaline is a bit like match attacks.
Yeah,
And it's the
yeah.
cards of
Yeah,
the La
the
Liga
cards,
players.
Yeah.
I had like Ballon d'Or, so that was like the premium level of the card. They didn't call it like gold, silver,
Yeah.
bronze. It was called Ballon d'Or. And then there was I think La Liga or Legend and things like this. I had Bale, Neymar, Ronaldo, Messi. Incredible collection, mate. I spent many euros, silly euros.
When we went to Italy
On
the first time,
on
I
making
think
collections.
we spent like over 200 euros on. I was looking, it was like 20, wasn't it like the 12, 13 Serie A that were there or something?
Yeah, I think
We
so.
spent-
200
ridiculous
euros.
amount
I like
on-
that. I like that.
But I don't know where they are now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Gotta find them,
that's the
gotta
thing
find
is
them.
Yeah.
keeping a hold of them.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It is hard.
It's tough.
Yeah.
I always try and get the Panini sticker album.
Going
It's the
back
best.
to transfers here, actually, James makes a good point. Shaqiri to Lazio.
Shaqiri to Lazio. So there's some
Sorry.
good comments on there.
Yeah,
isn't there?
Emilio's chimed in again.
You want to read it out?
Emilio.
My nonna is collecting Aussie Olympic hero stickers.
Oh yeah, those are Woolworths. To be fair, those are
Yeah,
Woolworths.
Emilio, can you tell us?
She doesn't know what they are.
Hey,
Yeah,
Emilio. Hey, he's always got something good to say, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's always something for the fans.
Yeah.
Lazio.
Um,
Lazio.
Let's talk about Shaqiri to Lazio. I think because they got Felipe Anderson, didn't they?
Yes, I forgot about him. They do
So
have him off.
Lazio,
Jesus.
Felipe Anderson, Luis Alberto, Correa,
Chiro.
Ciro Immobile. Yes.
You know what's funny though? Like I've been obviously I try and keep up with the Italian media and whatever. They're still writing them off, like Lazio. They're saying
Yeah,
like,
they don't like him.
nah, look, I think they definitely a chance for a Champions League spot. Definitely.
100%.
I mean, obviously it's early days, but with the type of caliber players that they're interested in signing, they're building a pretty good team on paper anyway.
100%.
Who's their manager this season?
Sarri.
Yeah, Sarri.
Sorry.
And other
mates.
Inzaghi, they played attacking football, so they're going to love this
It's
spot.
gonna suit.
They're going to
perfectly.
love
Yeah.
the players that they have love attacking football. So, yeah.
So
What do we
yeah,
have
so
here?
it'll be interesting.
Michael Ong, Emilio Bongiovanni, mate. It's good, but Panini's made in Italy. You're a
Yes.
good man, Michael. You're a very good man. But also,
Guys, look, let's just tell anyone who's on at the moment,
Yeah.
anyone who at home, sorry, I'm talking to the phone
Sorry,
there,
yeah.
but
No,
I
no,
know
no,
you're
no.
up there as well. The last 20 minutes of this program, we're going to do what's called basically comments under. So if you leave a comment and we can address things and talk about things that we've spoken about previously in the show. So we'll leave it for the last 20 minutes
Definitely.
because we've got a long transfer rumors list, speculations to
let's
work
go to
through.
Milan
Yeah.
because we've been quite active in the
Let's
transfer
go to
market.
Milan.
Look
he
at the
says.
smile on his
Let's
face.
go to Milan. Yeah,
So
no
we just
worries.
signed Diaz. Had a great game against Modena. Giroud. just saying. Nice.
Ibrahim Diaz was there last season, though.
Yeah, but he's in the number 10.
He had a great
New
game against
player.
Modena.
New player, new player.
Locally, we just went like this to him. Inter can have him, and now Diaz can come in. But and we were talking about it before. Julian Brandt, he would be a very
Now,
good signing.
Julian Brandt, I saw from my living room playing Champions League football with Borussia Dortmund, linking up with Sancho, linking up with Haaland. The guy is a
Yeah,
baller,
He's a good player.
and he's like a 6'3" baller.
Yeah.
Like he's tall, very good on the ball, very calm, very composed. He's another player that would if you need a a square plug for a square hole, he is that guy. He just fits in, you know. He just fits, man.
Yeah,
you know,
100%.
there'll be no need for him to change anything in the way he plays. He will fit right in. He's fantastic. So I think that's an amazing signing if they happen to get him.
I hope
But
so.
Milan, obviously, with a lot of rumours, there was Isco,
Yep.
Coutinho. Those, obviously, the two biggest. I mean, I love both those players. Coutinho, I really like. Amazing player. Isco, unbelievable technical player.
Definitely.
Very similar to Brandt, but Isco and Coutinho, a different name.
Definitely.
Sorry,
Yep.
chiming in here. Michael, he's gone to training now, so he's had to leave the live stream. He's going to watch when he gets home.
Okay.
But he says Forza Italia and it's gone to Rome.
Oh,
Man,
fair
Respect,
enough.
Michael.
We just
Fair
got to
enough,
remind the
yeah.
English that
Yeah.
it's in Rome.
Did he sleep through the lockdown or something? It's gone to Rome happened a few weeks ago.
No, we're still celebrating. We're
Still celebrating?
We don't stop.
Yeah.
But actually, this is a very good one that I was talking to his boys before about. Jovinko was meant to go to PAOK in Greece,
Ooh,
and it was
Giovinco.
apparently it was like pretty much signed, sealed, delivered, but it hadn't been. This morning I woke up and it fell through. So now Venezia is back on the cards for Jovinko.
That'll be huge.
I would have loved to see him back
Yeah.
in Serie A.
I tell you what, prime Giovinco, new Venezia kit,
That would be
releasing,
Oh,
kappa down the sleeve,
It's perfect, isn't it?
that
tight kappa or loose kappa.
Oh.
depends what shape you're in.
Traditionally, they've always been the tighter
Giovinco
fit,
grows
but-
his hair long, puts the short shin pads. Puts the short shin pads.
I'll tell you that
Hey.
now, but if he does
Hey.
sign, I think you'll see the Venezia kit on us in the future.
with the 10.
of this
Hopefully, he's
show.
wearing the 10 as well. Jovinko.
So
Yeah, no name at the back.
that'll
No,
be
no.
nah.
Nah, he's playing Serie A now.
That'll honestly, that'll be a top signing, I think, for them. And they're in talks with Niang as well, ex-Milan.
I
Yeah,
think,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think
Be a decent squad.
I can't wait to watch them.
Yeah, same.
Honestly, cannot wait to watch them.
Mm.
So yeah,
And
it'll be
their kid's
interesting.
getting released tomorrow, you were saying?
I believe
29,
tomorrow, yeah. I think it's
29th,
29th
yeah.
and 30th.
30th,
So it's
yeah.
a home and the away.
It's going to
Yeah.
be very interesting. DePaul, as we said, had a great Copa America.
Mm-hmm.
He's gone to Atletico Madrid. Great player.
Well,
I
well
wanted him.
deserved.
I wanted
I've been a
him.
big fan for a long
100%.
time. A long time. I used to watch Udinese just for him. Really,
Yeah,
I used
he's
to.
a great player. I'm happy for him as well. You know, he's got a big move. He
Yeah,
deserved that. He
he
was
deserved
loyal
it.
to Udinese. They helped him become the player he was. But he, you know, when there was rumours, he never was one of those players that was like, "I'm leaving. I'm not training." He always put his head down, worked. He's got his move, and now
Yeah. Made the difference in the
Wish
Copa
him all the
America
best,
final as
and,
well. Got the
yeah.
assist.
Yeah, he did,
Definitely.
yeah. The
Yeah.
Balls de Maria.
had a very good tournament. Him and Paredes. You were
Yeah.
saying they, I think, two were very important.
Paredes has been playing very well for PSG.
Definitely.
Unbelievable player.
Another one, I actually cannot wait for the Rome derby. Mourinho versus Sarri. I cannot wait.
This is gonna be.
Because there's a lot of pressure on Mourinho. I don't know. Like, he's gone to a few jobs now and he's left on very, you know, like weird circumstances. The
He
club
does.
has, you know, been in all sorts. So,
But you know what? He always leaves as the special one.
yes, that's true. But
Like,
For
if
me-
someone's got something to say, he's always got another thing to say about it.
I
Yeah.
look at it like the window sort of, man. If he
If it
keeps
doesn't-
doing this, how many more jobs is he going to get?
Correct.
You know what I mean?
If
There's new managers
it's
coming
almost as though like if he doesn't make it happen here,
up. I don't know. It's
do you know what I mean?
He
And
could-
he's put on a show as well on the
See-
Vespa,
yeah.
getting around the fans. I love it. It's good.
I
It's
love
good.
that as well. Yeah.
But you know now do the business.
do the business.
So,
I think I can't wait to see Zaniolo back as well. He's like a new signing for them.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
He's been
literally.
out for so long.
Literally.
He's just become a father as well, I think. So he should be like ready to go.
What's that got to do?
What do you mean? If you had a kid,
That's what I'm missing
Hang
from
on.
my game.
Yeah, you need a
That's
kid.
what I'm missing. That's why I'm not
you know,
ready to go.
your mate
Maybe
Lautaro
we-
Martinez said yesterday in an interview.
Your mate.
My mate.
He
yeah.
goes, he had a baby and it changed him. He hasn't got any yellow cards now. He's more mature. So that's what it does to him.
Maybe
Maybe
you
you need
need
to
a
have a
no.
kid,
You
bro.
need a kid.
Oh, I don't play anymore, so I
He's
don't
more
need no
mature
kids.
now.
As long as I'm the Godfather.
He's
I
only
think-
having one sugar in his coffee,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, yeah,
Big,
nah.
big
But,
changes.
Anyway, let's go Allegri back. We talked a bit about that, but honestly, I think that's going to be huge for Okay, anyway, so yeah, that's going to be huge for Juventus. Sorry, I'm just trying to do two things at once. But anyway,
Sorry, my bad.
What was,
I'll put it in front of you.
yeah, I
You'll
know.
talk. Sorry about that.
so what do you reckon of Allegri?
I think he's going to make the difference. Like we were saying before, he's already put his foot down in his interview yesterday.
Yeah,
There was a question from the media about Bonucci possibly becoming captain, and he shut it down so quickly. He literally said, "No, he left us. He's come back. He's at the bottom of the pecking order now. Like if he wants to become captain, he can go buy an armband from the shop and play in the piazza." So like, yeah, he's not mucking around, and he
Yeah,
means
he's not.
business. Like you can definitely see like I was saying before, you know, when you see the little training clips come up on
Oh, yeah,
Facebook
it's
of the
intense
Juve's
football.
most recent,
Yeah, for
whatever,
sure.
man, you can say he's really after a
Different-
big finish. Yeah,
Different
actually-
vibe again.
he's going to make a massive impact.
Came out and said he turned Real Madrid down to take this job because he loves Juventus.
It means
So-
it means something to him, you know.
Yeah,
like-
there's a lot riding on it. Yeah, and going a bit off topic, actually, we were talking about this a few shows ago. Argentina versus Italy, the game that they were trying to
Yes.
organise
yeah, we just got a comment.
at
that's
the
what-
At the Diego
Diego
Maradona.
Maradona. Yeah. I think that'd be amazing if it happened, but there's no news as of yet if it's confirmed. Or I don't think. Have you heard anything as of yet?
Nothing.
Apart from what we've already
Yeah, I don't think
already
there's
know,
anything
Not
but
anyway.
FIFA
Look,
approved it and whatever.
Joe Football UK are not talking about it.
No,
So it's not-
Yeah, it's not in Premier League. It didn't happen.
BR Football not talking about
Yeah,
it.
true.
you know.
But yeah, no, that would be an amazing thing to happen. So
Hopefully.
I think, yeah. Anyway, I want to talk about Hakimi leaving Inter. I think that's a massive loss.
Huge. I think when Hakimi came in, he made a difference at Inter for sure, I believe.
Yeah.
It was like having, I don't know, the guy's unbelievable.
Yeah, he
how
is.
quick he is.
Very good player.
I loved watching battles. Whenever we played Milan
Yeah,
as
it was
well,
great.
to watch Hernandez versus Hakimi.
The two best fullbacks in the league, I think.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's really sad to see him go, to be honest. I think we had him set in that position that was his. He made it his. It's almost as though like, not that we set it up around him. I mean, he's a fullback,
Oh, of course.
but he became such an outlet for the team that, you know, he was such a main player for Inter, and then for him to leave, and we got to start again in that position that we struggled to find someone as good as him for so long. You know, before him, I think of like Maicon, you know,
Yeah.
and we're talking about world class now.
Yeah.
So it's hard to fill that position again.
Yeah, it's
So,
hard
I
to
mean,
replace a player like that.
yeah. So yeah, like I said, I'm disappointed, but
Even if you look at, like, for example, you show Barcelona as an example. You know, like they've had Jordi Alba at left back for a long time, but even still to replace Dani Alves
yeah.
at right back, and he played for PSG, played for Juventus in between that time.
Yeah.
They still have not been able to really replace that player.
True.
Yeah, exactly.
Anthony's just saying here, Allegri hungry for that Champions League. I think that's the main objective. It has to be after all the Scudettos they've won.
He was unlucky in 2015.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
know,
think
you come
it's
up against
probably
one of-
it's probably played a big role in him coming back.
Yeah,
you know,
I
he's still
think-
licking his wounds, maybe. Like,
definitely.
But
Two
also, like,
finals,
he-
I think they lost, didn't they?
Yeah, there was two
Yeah,
finals
yeah.
they lost, but he come up against like
The-
possibly the best Barcelona side
literally.
seen in a long time. You know.
Yeah.
100%. But anyway, it's been good to talk about transfers for a bit. We'll be back after a break to talk about all things football.
Buying your electricity from the big energy companies is now the most expensive way to power your home. In fact, the average electricity bill in Australia has more than doubled in the last 15 years. But not for the ones who went solar. Unlike your electricity bill, the price of solar has actually come down, and there's also government rebates available. So what are you waiting for? Join the 2 million households already saving hundreds of dollars every year. See how much your roof could be making you at solarpowerco.com.au. Go solar and get $500 cash back with the Solar Power Co, Australia's most trusted solar brand. solarpowerco.com.au.
Are you looking to change your destiny in life? Be your own boss? Start your own business? If you are, you need people who understand your needs and are committed to helping you make it happen. At DKP & Co Chartered Accountants, we are more than just accountants. We are business advisors, taxation consultants, and strategists that specialise in setting up businesses. We understand the client and give them the very best customised advice and strategies to achieve their goals. Visit our website, dkpco.com.au, or give us a call today on 03 9023 9370. Fast, proactive, personal. That's DKP & Co Chartered Accountants.
Since 1998, Lanco Group has been providing superior civil engineering solutions and advice to developers, local government and service authorities across Australia. Lanco Group is known for delivering sustainable, efficient solutions. By working closely with clients, Lanco Group is able to meet the complex infrastructure requirements for residential, commercial and industrial developments on time, on budget. Find out more at lancogroup.com.au. Lanco Group, your business partner for engineering solutions.
Francesco Totti, gran gol, Roma. Battistuta, 1-0.
You're listening to Calcio Talk on FNR, Football Nation Radio.
Welcome back to Cultural Talk, right here on FNR. So, boys, I wanted to talk about something. It's quite an interesting topic. I know we've all played a lot of football. We're talking about like some superstitions, some habits, some routines. Ali, you want to start? What sort of habits? I know you're quite superstitious, so I want to know some of the ins and outs.
I used to be really bad. Look, I think my girlfriend would still say, and my parents, anyone that lives with me would still say that I'm pretty bad. But I used to be worse, a lot worse. But now, you know, like playing state leagues or whatever, I reckon I'm still pretty bad. No, at the moment, like, I don't know, I think once you find a routine on like match day or whatever, and it works for you, it's hard to like stray away from that, I believe anyway. You know, what you eat, what time you eat, and all the rest of it. Always go for a walk at around 11 o'clock if I'm playing at 3. Have a stretch. Get my bag ready the night before in the same order. I don't know, in the change room, I make sure I always tie my left boot up first. I do like everything on the left side first. I put all my socks on, left side, then right, then shorts, then boots. Yeah, I think they're the main ones at the moment that I know. I always say a prayer. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's always been something. It's more like a meditation sort of thing.
Yeah, 100%.
It gets me focused, I guess. They're the main ones at the moment. But yeah.
What about you, Danny?
About me.
You got any,
There's an undergarment that like if I was playing and like I felt I played well and especially if we win and you start winning in a row, I'd always want to wear that same undergarment underneath, even if it was like
Would you wash it?
of course.
Thank God.
But I had to, No, I wasn't that bad. But I had to wear that same undergarment. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like the skins?
Yeah,
like long sleeve? Yeah, so even if it was summer and I'd started wearing a long sleeve one.
You'd have to keep wearing it.
And I want to keep wearing it. Yeah, I always had that kind of superstition. Stepping onto the court or the pitch, I go my right foot first.
I'll go left foot,
That for me, that was my right foot.
Sorry?
over the line.
Yeah, over the line. Yeah. And if it was out of time, I'd skip and put the right foot first.
Same.
I always do that one. Espresso before the game.
Yeah.
Espresso before the game. I'd always have to eat 3 hours before the game.
Yep.
I need at least minimum 10 hours sleep before the game before.
10 hours?
Jesus.
Yeah, I like 10 hours.
Oh,
yeah. The day before as well, do absolutely nothing.
All right, see,
So-
I'm different like that.
No training, no nothing. Do
Really?
absolutely nothing. Yeah. Just rest body completely. And in terms of stretching and stuff, I'd have to feel like I always got to do all my stretches. I have to do the like fascial release with a spiky ball.
You do it all in the same
I have
order?
to do, yes.
Yeah.
Everything in the same order.
Yeah.
And if I didn't, and I'd always be like, far out, I haven't done it this week, so something could happen.
See, I've always been like that as well.
Yeah.
But lately, I've said no, like enough.
Yeah,
You're better than
because
this.
it
You're
is
bigger
crazy.
than this. Just calm down.
Nah, the Euros was
You're gonna be
bad,
alright.
but that it all came back to me in the Euros.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it all
Why?
came back.
Well, I mean, Matty hasn't played for a while.
I haven't played like outdoor for a long time, and like futsal, I'm more relaxed about playing it. I don't like have the same sort
Yeah.
of energy. You know what I mean? The anxiety.
Yeah,
But,
I understand.
you know what I'm saying? But like with the Euros, like the final, I remember I was sleeping at my girlfriend's the night before, and we were going to the game together, and I forgot my good luck underwear that I wore in the whole tournament. No, I've washed them. I washed them.
I understand.
And the same top, same everything. I literally drove home, got them out of the wash basket, put them through the washing machine, and brought them to our house to put in the dryer so I could wear. And we did win, so it worked. So now I'm probably going to be like this for the rest of my life. But yeah, it was bad. It was very bad during the Euros. I know Ali, we were wearing the same thing from match day 1 to match day the final. It was always the same.
Yeah.
And you know, if Saka had scored that last penalty and you'd not worn the underwear, you'd be spewing.
Yeah.
You'd be spewing.
100%.
You know,
Like,
you'd feel like,
yeah,
it was this.
little things like that. But I noticed that I'm the opposite to you. When I was playing, it was the right, everything right first.
Yeah.
Always the right, and then I would never like to step on the lines going onto the pitch.
Yeah.
It was very like just I'd get like anxiety about it. If I did, or you know, you don't do it, or you forget to like do it, you just like that's all you think about until like it was. It's not healthy because if you
like-
don't do it, it ruins your whole
Yeah, it ruins
mentality.
your
You
whole
know what I mean?
You can't be like that, you know. I've noticed like recently, I'm just like, no, enough.
It is. It's a battle with yourself. You know, like you were saying with Bruno in your
100%
head.
it is.
It was a movie
Yeah,
that-
Bruno, yeah.
It's like that.
You got a Bruno in your head. Yeah, that's right, Luca.
Exactly
you know?
right. But
It's sort of eats you alive, sort of.
Yeah.
I think that's right. But
I think when you have an injury, that's when these things happen. Because it's what changes you. Because
100%.
I even know myself. Like, I could probably just go out and just run around and start kicking the ball and carry on and stuff like that. Because I do it in the summertime. Granted, it's warmer, but I do it in the summertime, barefoot, just kick around on the grass with a ball, whatever. I don't warm up before that.
yeah,
I don't stretch before that.
Yeah.
But if I go and I know I'm about to play or do any training, I'm like, okay, I got to go through my warm up, and I do my warm up, I do my stretching, I do my activation, and then I'm like, okay, I'm good to go.
Yeah.
I've got to get there half an hour early. I can't just be one of these people. You know those people that just rock up, and it can be futsal or football, and they're literally like they're putting the last sock on, and as they put the shoe on, they're tying their lace on the court, and it's time to play.
No.
I can't do that.
No.
I'm not that person.
I know. I'll let you share the same view, but I don't know about you, Danny. But when we used to play, as we got like injured, as we got older, definitely I paid more attention. But I hated warm ups like with a passion.
I can't.
Like,
I still can't. stand it.
Why is that?
I just
it's
find
just-
them so boring. Like I just want the ball. Like you know, that 20 minutes, and then they open the gate.
It is
open
horrible.
This. Man, I don't want to open the gate. I
But
want
this
the
year
ball, you know
also-
what I mean?
What you're talking about, I used to be, I was exactly the same until I started doing just like my own warm up, or I lead the warm up. Because obviously playing futsal, the teams I've been in, I've always gone, hey, I'll lead the warm up. You know, it makes it much easier. But there was times when I was playing outdoor football, and obviously the coach prepares a warm up, and mate,
Yeah, I know.
it's just running and like, why?
You're tired
Why?
before the game
You just
starts.
all you need is a sweat.
Yeah.
All you need is a sweat.
Yeah,
you know.
Exactly right. And I think what changed the same with you when we had the abductor injuries. There was a lot of focus on prehab and rehab and all that, which pre-activation stuff, which really changed my mentality towards it.
I think even more so for me it was my knee.
And your knee,
Like,
also.
Yeah.
Coming good from it. So it was an ACL injury. Coming good from it, the physio gave me a little routine to do before a match, training, whatever it was. And like it's been over 2 years now, but I still do it. I still strap my knee, but it's totally fine. Like,
like
there's
routine
nothing wrong
now,
with it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. But it is all up here. Look,
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. Like if you take a smaller injury. So recently I had peroneal tendonitis, okay, on my right foot. I think I told you boys about this. Now, when it happened, I was like, oh my God, like what's going on with my leg? What's wrong with my foot? And then the osteo said, look, do this. And after every time you train, ice your foot. Man, I reckon I iced my foot for like 6 weeks after. I didn't need to, but I'd feel if I didn't ice it, the pain was going to come back.
Yeah.
And because literally within 3 days it was fine, and I could feel it there, but it wasn't stopping me from training or playing or doing anything else I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So the ice really, it may be removing inflammation, but it's redundant because inflammation can be removed when you sleep. If you get enough sleep, inflammation goes down. Now, there was one day where I forgot to ice my foot, and I went out to train, and I was out warming up and doing everything, and it come to my head. I was like, I didn't ice my foot last night.
That's the worst feeling.
It was, but then afterwards I trained all right and everything was okay, and I was like, it's all right now.
It's over. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That can happen sometimes as well. Another one is skins. You know the undergarments for the shorts.
Yeah.
I have to wear a pair of them now.
Really?
I can't go without them. Yeah, since I've had hamstring injuries, I just feel like I have to.
Yeah.
Now again, in summer, I'll dive into the swimming pool, hop out, juggle a ball, do a scissor kick, land on my back, like swaz it off the wall. As soon as I'm going to training or play a game or do anything where I'm like, okay, I'm going to be playing against other people, got to be wearing skins.
Yeah.
Have to be wearing skins. Yeah, it is just psychological.
Yeah,
100%. Double socks. I think you're a fan of that. Like not the white sock underneath, but I cannot play unless I have understocks. Like I don't know. I feel
What, as in like a gym sock and then
I
the
have
cut?
to wear like a normal sock underneath my
Yeah.
soccer sock, or 2 pairs. Like you know what I'm saying. So always 2 socks.
But does a soccer sock have the actual sock part for your foot?
Nah, it couldn't be.
It's
two-
cut.
Literally,
No,
it won't be
he's
cut.
got the full sock.
So full sock.
Oh yeah, so
And one
foot
underneath.
and then one underneath.
And then
Yeah, yeah.
underneath. I try without it, but I just
Yeah.
don't feel comfortable. I feel like
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't feel tight.
I used to do that when I was younger.
I don't know
Yeah.
what it is, but I've done it for my whole career. I don't know why I did it, but anyway, yeah, I can't. I found it so hard to go back. You know what I mean?
This is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I got used to the feeling of it.
Yeah.
The reason why it happened to me, I was 11 years old, and my nonna actually that year bought me Copa Mundials, and at first I wore them with one pair of socks, and they were fine. Then they blew out; they became like boats. And my dad said, "Just put 2 socks." I said, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah, just put 2 socks." Put a second pair of socks. Away we went. No worries. And so then I was obviously playing in boots, they're too big for me. But because I was playing in 2 pairs of socks, it felt okay.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, like it was one of those things again. You just felt, I'll put 1 sock today. I forgot my second sock and went out there and you're like, it's all right.
Nah, see, that's something I don't think I'll ever change.
No,
it's
that's
one of those. Yeah.
Actually, something just come to my head now. We're talking about boots. I want to get your boys' opinions. Your favorite boot of all time.
Ooh.
That I've worn.
Just in the history of boots. One that you've worn and one that maybe you haven't worn that you want to wear. Because I think this is interesting. Topic.
My favorite boot that I've worn, jeez.
I'll put you on the spot now, but
That's tough. That's tough.
I've always been a massive fan of Vapors, always.
yeah, you have. You've always been a mercurial type.
Yeah, so I think which ones are my favorite?
There's a lot.
You know which ones I loved? I think it was like 08 when Ronaldo was at United.
The white sock, Ronaldo?
Yeah, the lime green ones I had with the cover over the laces.
Oh, yeah.
And they inside, they had the spongy things.
Yeah, they felt so crap.
Yeah,
like,
they were
man, you'd
uncomfortable.
come off, your feet are bleeding and everything. Like, it was they were just the most
You're right.
uncomfortable things ever. But they looked
amazing.
amazing.
Yeah.
What about you, Danny?
How about me? I got to be very careful with this comment.
You do, yeah. I just realised.
Yeah.
No, I'm fine. I can talk about it. I don't mind. I've actually worn a lot of boots. I would say the best boots that I've worn, I would say are either Tiempo,
Yeah,
they
I
are
love
good
Timpo
boot,
as
very
well.
good boot.
leather Adizero, 2010.
Yeah.
I had the black pair.
You had them as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That boot
The Addy Zeros,
was
I went to a stage of them.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Yeah.
The leather ones were unbelievable
ones were great.
because they were leather,
And
soft,
light.
and so light.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
Definitely.
So I liked them. I actually wore a pair of, they were called 1970s from Pele. I wore them. That was at I think
The
it was
Pele brand.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I had a pair of them. They were heavy,
Yeah.
but they were really, really nice, like the leather. And then most recently, I'd probably have to say the Future 6.1, which is the ones before these Futures that have come out now.
The Puma, yeah.
So the Future Z is the one that Neymar are wearing at the moment.
Yeah.
But the Future prior to that, the 5.1 and 6.1, they were super, super comfortable because the whole boot was made from net fit and it was light, but it was also just in terms of feeling like, like when you run for a long time in it or if you're training for a long time, you didn't feel the boot at all.
Yeah.
At all,
Actually.
There was no wear-in time.
Yeah. Now I'm remembering all the boots I wore, and I know you're a big fan as well. The Hypervenoms.
The Hypervenoms are a very good boot.
Yeah, I've got the Phantoms now, but they're not
Were
the
they
same.
comfortable though?
Yeah, they were unbelievable.
One
Yeah.
of my favourites, actually.
The futsal shoes were very comfortable.
Yeah,
the futsal shoes were very good of the Hypervenom.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did like them.
I'll tell you another one that just popped into my head. I know you will like these. The CTRs. Do you remember the CTRs?
Yes.
They
Oh,
were
man.
an amazing boot. I remember I went to a stage. I think
360.
every single boot for like 2 years straight. It was just a new colorway of CTRs.
I do
I
remember
remember they were the Fabregas boot, weren't
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
He was like one of my favourite players at the time.
Yeah.
And I remember I think when Spain won the World Cup, do you remember the pack, the orange and silver?
Yes.
I had those,
Yes,
I
it
had
was.
those ones, the
Yep.
CTRs, and then the Hypervenom actually mean earlier. Have you heard of Toots boot on UK? Toots boot UK, they black out like the boots.
Oh, yes.
We actually bought all these Hypervenoms on sale,
Yeah,
and
went
we
through
created our own colorways. So we blacked them out, like we made
That's dope.
with the green tick, and we still got the videos. I think that when we did them, but
I still got them in my
You
garage.
still got the
man,
boots, yeah. And
That's
it's
so
just-
cool.
So I think for me, I was like, we were boot aholics. I don't know what the name is,
Nerds,
but
nerds
boot
on
nerds.
Soccer Bible every day, or like,
Literally,
Yeah.
what's coming
Yeah.
out? What's coming out?
That's
No,
what-
I love that. I follow it all as well.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, yeah.
footy headlines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think everyone's on footy headlines,
Yeah,
especially
definitely.
if you're waiting or anticipating the
Yeah.
release of a boot. And of course, like with what I do now and my involvement with Puma, I always like to look ahead
Oh, of
and see
course,
what's
yeah.
coming.
Yeah, of
You know, it's like, yeah, I don't know. I think that just becomes a part of like player culture,
Oh,
really.
100%.
And especially because I can say definitely as I grew up, because I think you guys are a different generation to me. You know, you're the generation after myself.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, boots really changed. Like when I was at high school, there was no such thing really as fake boots. You know,
Oh,
like
yeah,
like,
I mean,
like
yeah,
lower
It's
tiers.
level, yeah.
There's no such thing as lower tiers.
Yeah.
And I remember having a pair of navy blue Tiempo, and that was different then. Like having a pair of navy blue, you know? Everyone else just had
Oh,
black
yeah.
or white, you know?
Yeah.
I always had leather boots. And then as I got to about 18, 19, the boots started to change colours.
Yeah.
They started to be released every year. Because there was a time when, like, for instance, Preds came out. They released the Predator. There was no other Predator for like
Yeah,
another
of
3 seasons.
Yeah.
You know?
100%.
So they started to come every year. Now the boots are coming out every 3
Oh,
months.
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
New packs.
Yeah.
New colorways.
I love it.
Materials, I
But-
love it, yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's amazing. But it was very hard to have a kind of boot culture, I suppose.
100%.
When it's like, have you got this boot? Yeah, I got that 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Even saying that, remember when we used to rock up early days? Like, if you were in a coloured boot, you know what I mean? There was still a bit of that now.
Oh, yeah.
You got little kids with pink boots, whatever. It's easy.
Oh, now,
But
yeah.
Even
Centre-
us, I
centre
know
backs
we're
wearing-
a bit younger, but still, even I remember our generation when we rocked up with, I remember the pink Vapors or whatever.
the ribberies.
The
Yeah, yeah.
Riberies and all them. So it's amazing how, also when you're younger, I think you just go for style. Like those Vapors
Oh,
you're saying, yeah?
yeah.
But as you get older, I know me, myself now.
Same.
I'll wear the Nike Premiers because they're comfortable,
Yeah.
or the
Yeah.
Diodoras because they're leather. Whereas when I was younger, I didn't care if I walked off. I used to wear the boots 2 sizes too small because they would just like look
Do you know
nice.
what?
I didn't care.
It's
Yeah.
funny you say that because, like, obviously I get to try every silo from Puma. So there's the Kings, there was Puma 1s previously, Future, and Ultra. Now, before I started with the having boots sent to me, it didn't matter how my feet felt. I didn't really care. Like you're saying, I just wanted to wear that boot, you know? And you get blisters. Man, I had blisters that were so bad that they literally like, it was almost like a red sore, like the size of my heel on the back of my heel.
Yeah.
And I remember my dad saying, going, oh, those boots must have been really good. And I'm like, just wearing them in.
Yeah.
You know, you're not wearing them in. It's like the boots were horrible, you know?
Yeah.
Now, in terms with the Puma now, I wear the Future Z simply because of comfort. Yes, the colours are cool,
Of course, yeah.
but it's whatever feels most comfortable.
100%.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, and whatever you like, like the wrap around your foot or the fit, etc., etc.
What,
No,
what
100%.
what was your first pair? You
My
remember?
first pair, I've told you,
What was it?
it was a
The
Diodora.
Baggio,
Oh
Yeah, with the
sorry,
Baggio signature on.
Oh,
Yeah, we spoke about
I
that.
had these black lottos
Yeah, I know
with
which
the
ones.
little Italian flag on.
Oh,
the
yeah, I know the
laces.
ones. Do you know what? I had a pair of futsal. They were called Lotto Albertini. They were Dimitro Albertini. I'm pretty sure this is the same ones you're talking about because they had that Italian flag
Yeah.
on the Lotto.
Yeah,
Yours
yeah.
the green one or the white?
White.
Oh, yeah, they're the first indoors I had.
There was even a pair of indoors that I had when I was like 17, silver Lottos. They looked like the Zahiro. Remember them?
Yeah,
Yeah,
zero
yeah.
gravities.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they were
They
great.
were awesome.
But
yeah.
these were called Sheva. Because at that time, I think
Yeah,
Shevchenko
Sheva,
wore the
yeah.
Lotto.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
Nah. Oh, let us know your favorite boot in the comments, and we might have a chat
Yeah,
in the next
actually.
a
segment.
bit more boot chat.
I'll
Kind of-
chime in.
Yeah, jump in.
Lotto used to make the best futsal boots.
As
They used to
well.
make these ones that were kangaroo leather, and they were the only good leather futsal boot. Because when you talk about the tiers that they have,
Yeah.
the futsal boots were always the lowest tier with a rubber like gum sole stuck on them. And Lotto was the only brand for a while that they had at Rebel or whatever that was actually a specific futsal shoe, and it wasn't just a indoor version of an outdoor
of an
boot.
outdoor boot, yeah.
And
run
it
off.
was a kangaroo leather. It was silver, and I think it had like green writing on it. I think I bought 3 pairs of those in a row because they were the best futsal shoes ever, and your first touch was so good in them because the leather was so soft. It was as good as.
Yeah. Not because your first touch was good. 'cause-
No. No, seriously. Like, I went from a pair of basically like plastic, whatever, Ronaldo
Yeah,
was wearing
yeah,
at the time,
definitely.
to like kangaroo leather, and your touch is so much better.
Yeah, it
It's
does.
so much more forgiving because it just absorbs the force of the ball.
It makes a big difference. Footwear makes a massive difference.
yeah.
People don't understand. Like even if you don't have sore feet in a said pair of boots, as soon as you put on a great pair of boots, you know the
Yeah,
difference.
100%.
I think as well what you're saying with like all these new boots coming out constantly. Like personally, I found it hard recently to find a boot for me.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
you find one and then new generations coming out, it's gone.
You know what else is saying that? I don't
Yeah.
know if you ever played in your mind, but you start getting like these stereotypes about boots. Like, no, I'm a midfielder. I have to wear them.
Yeah, 100%.
Or, you know what I mean? And you feel a bit awkward. Like, why am I wearing them? I'm a centre midfielder. I'm
That
wearing
is
vapors.
cool.
I'm not
100%.
Unbelievable marketing.
You know what I mean? And but then you see your favourite players. But yeah, anyway, that's
Let me tell you, like,
talk all day here about boots.
Tiempo was super cool in 2006 to about 2008. Super cool. Totti, Ronaldinho, Pirlo.
Yeah.
I think like Cassano was wearing a pair. Like the players that wore them, like unbelievable.
I'll never forget those gold ones they made after we won the World Cup in 06. I looked
yeah, they were nice.
I would pay $1,000 for them, but
With the blue, with the blue.
No, they were gold. Yeah, and then the blue, and they had at the back the Italian flag. They made the vapors.
Because they did a whole line. They did vapors.
We were young at the time. Otherwise, I would have snapped them up. Anyway, we'll go to a break and be back after the break. So let us know anything you want us to talk about in the comments, and we'll have some interactions.
Since 1998, Lanco Group has been providing superior civil engineering solutions and advice to developers, local government and service authorities across Australia. Lanco Group is known for delivering sustainable, efficient solutions. By working closely with clients, Lanco Group is able to meet the complex infrastructure requirements for residential, commercial and industrial developments on time, on budget. Find out more at lancogroup.com.au. Lanco Group, your business partner for engineering solutions.
Are you looking to change your destiny in life? Be your own boss? Start your own business? If you are, you need people who understand your needs and are committed to helping you make it happen. At DKP & Co Chartered Accountants, we are more than just accountants. We are business advisors, taxation consultants and strategists that specialise in setting up businesses. We understand the client and give them the very best customised advice and strategies to achieve their goals. Visit our website dkpco.com.au or give us a call today on 03 9023 9370. Fast, proactive, personal. That's DKP & Co Chartered Accountants.
Buying your electricity from the big energy companies is now the most expensive way to power your home. In fact, the average electricity bill in Australia has more than doubled in the last 15 years. But not for the ones who went solar. Unlike your electricity bill, the price of solar has actually come down, and there's also government rebates available. So what are you waiting for? Join the 2 million households already saving hundreds of dollars every year. See how much your roof could be making you at solarpowerco.com.au. Go solar and get $500 cash back with the Solar Power Co, Australia's most trusted solar brand. solarpowerco.com.au.
Conclusione in rete, Andrea Pirlo, Francesco Totti, gran gol, Roma. Battistuta, 1-0. Balotelli ha segnato.
You're listening to Calcio Talk on FNR, Football Nation Radio.
Forza Italia.
Welcome back to Cultural Talk. All right, let's talk all things. What do we got here? World Cup Adidas best boots.
World Cups.
That
World Cups or Copa Mundial?
I think the World Cups were the
Yeah, I know which ones.
they
the
were
World Cup-
the
the
screw-ins.
Yes.
screw-in ones?
Yeah.
Oh, the medals.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that.
They actually
1970s. Yeah.
didn't they do a remake of the Coppers in like Flying It or something?
Yeah, they did.
recently?
Prime
Or
Knit.
I think I saw Prime
Well,
Knit,
they
Prime Knit.
still have a Copa.
Of course, they still
Yeah,
make it,
it's
but they
very
made
different
a
now.
modern day version.
Yeah.
I was never a big fan.
No.
Only because I have a narrow foot, and I found that one time I wore them, my foot was moving around.
You had them. I remember.
I had them one year, and I wasn't a fan.
Oh, really? Like they were made for more wide feet, and you're
Yeah, I'm more
It's
a
too narrow, yeah.
I wasn't a fan. That's why I liked the
Fair enough.
Tempos and stuff.
Yeah,
because they
yeah.
were more narrow fit.
Yeah, no. And if they get wet, it's like you run around with like bricks on.
they
Yeah.
get heavy.
Yeah.
It's true.
One thing I want to ask, actually, going into the season now that we know a bit more of the dynamics of each team, there's still going to be some changes. But how do we see this year's City A panning out? Like in terms of, who's going to be up there? Who do you think is going to be the surprise team?
Look, it's always hard at
I
this,
know it's hard at
point
this
of the-
stage,
and we
but-
do the same thing every season, and we say the same thing every
That's it.
season before we make these predictions.
That's what we
But
do.
I think it's hard to look past Juve at the moment.
Yeah.
As much as I hate to say it, 'cause I
100%.
can't stand them, just
Yeah.
quietly. But Hey, they look good. So far, I mean, reading on paper.
of course.
Do you think it's going to be the usuals? Juve, Inter, AC Milan, Lazio,
Atalanta will be up there.
I think,
again.
yeah, definitely.
Atalanta. Yeah, but Atalanta have been up there the last couple of seasons.
100%.
I hope to see Venezia as far up as they
Yeah,
can
of
get.
course.
That's always-
Salernitana's back
Yeah.
in Serie A, and also I think it'll be good if there could be like 5 or 6 teams challenging, not just you have your one, Inter, Juve, or whatever. Milan.
Even Lazio.
It'd be
might
good
up
if
there.
everyone can really make a push for it and make it really interesting.
The 2020 season was like that. The 1920
Yeah.
1920 season. Yeah, where I think Lazio was at the top for a
Yeah,
bit,
before It was
and then
pretty
it
open.
paused for COVID. That was very close.
I
That season.
honestly
it was.
reckon if
we didn't.
If they didn't, I honestly thought Lazio was going to go on. They had
Yeah.
the momentum, the crowd.
Oh,
they had informed players.
Immobile was the Ballon d'Or that year as well. Like, it was
I
unbelievable.
genuinely think they could have won that year.
They just never recovered after
100%.
COVID. Yeah.
And playing behind closed doors, and I couldn't imagine. Honestly, I watch football like as we all do now, but it's so miserable watching games like without fans. Like, can you imagine it as a player doing that week in, week out? Like,
I don't know.
I don't know. It'd be so
I
hard.
can't get used to it.
It'd be
just
very
watching.
hard.
You know what I mean?
I know it's not normal, but even now, like you look at the Olympics, you've performed, you've trained 4 years of your life, you've waited, and then you
Yeah.
don't perform, and there's no one there, there's no atmosphere, there's no emotion.
That's one thing that's super tough as well.
it's
Like
hard,
you're
you know?
watching the swimmers,
Yeah.
for instance. Like the young girl who's just beaten the American.
Yeah.
Twice now. She won the 200 this morning as well.
Yeah.
So she has 2 gold medals.
Ariane
Titmus, yeah. And her parents are here in Australia.
Yeah.
She's there in Tokyo.
Yeah, I've seen the
That's tough, man.
100%.
Because it's something you train for your whole life, and part of the dream up here is you like into the crowd or hugging your parents.
Yeah.
That's
It's like the Euros.
Yeah.
Same thing. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, yeah. Euros were.
Mind you, not in Hungary.
Yeah,
Hungary.
that's exactly what I was
No,
about to say.
as in like most of the families
Yeah.
travel to Wembley,
Correct.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Tina here says Juve might need a centre forward that scores a lot more goals.
What
Morata,
got-
they do. They got Morata as well. We forgot about him.
Yeah.
and Ronaldo and
Kulusevski, Dybala.
Kulusevski, Dybala, yeah.
Chiesa.
I think we'll see Ronaldo become the focal point
Yeah.
this
Again,
season. I think like the main striker
Like
up front.
the man at top,
I
up top.
think-
as an
Yeah.
actual number 9, or you think just a
and what they're
floating
gonna
around
other guys are gonna play behind him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
think
believe.
you could be right.
Because
And
I mean, he's how old is he?
36, 7?
37.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
He would be 36.
36.
So yeah,
Maybe he's better suited in that role this season. I don't know. We'll see.
I think if they can get Pjanic back, which is from everything I've been reading, it looks pretty promising that they're going to
Yeah.
get him back. And I'm assuming they're going to maybe loan Ramsey out or something. And I think Allegri, I was reading, likes Rabiot, and he goes, he wants him to be much more of a goal scorer going forward because he can offer a lot.
He can score goals.
So I think for them, mainly, I think their midfield, if they can, get a bit of creativity, a bit more, I don't know, it's like a bit more, I wouldn't know, what's the best way to put it? Like dynamism, some pace in that. I love that word, but just for me, their midfield is very static. Like when I see them, it's just
That was their
the
problem
same
last
type
season.
of player all across the midfield. There's no, box-to-box type player.
Yeah.
Some that'll go in there and press. Like,
Break a line,
You look at
yeah.
like in the Euros, like you had Barella, Jorginho, Verratti. Yeah? There's a different mixture. It's like
Everyone complements
each other. Whereas I looked at Juve the last 2 seasons,
Very
it's the
stable,
same thing.
yeah.
So I think that's something they're going to have to work on.
Yeah.
But and that's a good point what Emilio makes. If
Oh, yeah.
Locatelli comes in, it's all over.
To
That's-
Juve.
To Juve, and they're
It's
or Pogba, as Tino said. But I think if Locatelli goes there,
yeah.
they're going to be absolutely unbelievable. Because I think Allegri's got a point to prove.
Just said there, we had the comment about Pogba.
Yeah.
Is he going to PSG? Or is he going to Juve? Or is he going to stay?
I reckon he's going to stay. Honestly, that's
You think
what
he's gonna stay
I
at Man
think-
United?
I think.
Yeah, there's
I
been
can't really
nothing.
see. I haven't heard anything concrete.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Of course, there's nothing concrete,
Yeah,
but
right.
he's refusing to sign at United, isn't he?
He's age, but
Yeah,
with an agent that he has, like, don't get me wrong, he's very good at his job.
he loves the drama though.
He gets-
loves the
he
drama.
yeah, they stir up a bit
Yeah.
to
He gets a maximum profit for every single player that he
Yeah.
represents, but
Correct.
yeah, he loves the drama. So
Yeah, I don't know.
All right,
Just on PSG,
Mm-hmm.
if they don't win the Champions League,
I know.
just fold as a football club. That's it.
that's it.
Mate,
Just
sell up shop.
I actually think they're going to win the PSG.
The-
PSG? They're going to call it the PSG League afterward.
Yeah.
I actually think they're going to win the Champions League.
Yeah?
I
Yeah,
believe
you
they will.
reckon?
I
Yeah,
think it's gonna
100%.
go-
Because look, like last season, watching PSG play, where when they got from the semi-final into the final, especially missing certain players. Like I think Marquinhos, did he play the semi or did he miss the final?
I think so.
There might have been something he missed. As soon as you took one player out of that mix defensively, like it was shambles.
Yeah.
It was just all over the shop. And then you had Neymar and Mbappe versus the world.
Yeah.
So whereas now, Hakimi, Sergio
They're
Ramos,
stacked, man. It doesn't matter.
Donnarumma.
Yeah.
Then you've got on top of that, Wijnaldum in the middle, but then you've got on top of that Kimpembe, Marquinhos,
Verratti.
yeah, Verratti, exactly. Like in terms of defensive mind of
That's
sorry,
a crazy team.
Joke.
yeah, it's a joke of a team.
When you think about it, you're like,
Literally, they're gonna put 8 defensive-minded players on the park, Mbappe and Neymar. That's forgetting like Di Maria. I don't know. Is Icardi moving?
Actually,
there's a bit
There
of
was
speculation
some talk about
him.
Icardi moving, huh?
to Roma, Juve, there's a lot of talk about
Yeah.
that.
Don't talk him come back to
I
Italy,
can't
but-
see him staying, like, as in, if he's not going to play, like, for me, if I'm Icardi, I know his agent's Wonder. Don't know why she's his agent, but that's another story.
yeah.
She's a bit of a
That's
drop kick,
another
but anyway. Anyway, no, I like you, Wonder, it's all right. Anyway,
You're in a hole, yeah. You're in a
I
hole.
think, honestly, I think he'd be a good fit at Roma because I can't see him playing at Juve if they've already got Morata and Ronaldo, Dybala.
All
Yeah.
I'm gonna say is if he comes to the San Siro,
He's going to cop it.
it's gonna be mayhem.
Yeah, he won't go back to the Inter. He won't go back to Inter.
No,
sure.
as in even if he's
You go-
playing at
I want to see him
Roma,
play
AC
against
Milan.
Maxi Lopez again.
Oh god.
Why would you want to see that?
I just want to see him get bashed. No, I'm
It's,
joking.
yeah.
No, but yeah. Anyway, with I think with another interesting team, Sassuolo, they're gonna probably lose a fair few players.
Yeah.
Locatelli is obviously probably gonna leave. I know Berardi's in talks. You know, they could leave. Even Belotti's probably gonna get another move somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. You know, these type of players. So Sassuolo's had a good few years, and
They
now
have.
De Zerbi's gone. New manager coming in. If they lose these players, that's gonna be interesting.
It'll
See
be
how
hard,
they
but
react.
financially they'll be in a
They're
different
gonna be in a very
position.
good
So
While we're talking about this, Di Lorenzo,
Yeah.
right back. He plays at Napoli.
Napoli,
Napoli, yeah.
re-signed.
Oh, he re-signed.
Re-signed to
Okay,
2026.
well, he's out of that question. Insigne, is he going to leave?
he becomes a free
He does,
in
Does he?
in June.
Oh,
So-
wow.
Next season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that'll be very interesting to see what happens there.
Because I actually felt that Di Lorenzo and Insigne will move, especially after the Euro they had.
Even Spinazzola, like if he didn't get injured, I reckon he would have got a
Yeah,
very
Oh,
good
yeah.
move as well.
weren't Real Madrid courting him at one stage? Like they were watching, and they were having
yeah.
interest, and then obviously he had this injury.
Yeah. No. If I think if like Roma are in form and playing well, and then they add him into that team,
I think that man.
they could be very dangerous as
Yeah.
well. If they tactically, because they're going to be set up well.
Yeah.
If Mourinho can set them up well, I think.
I think
play
that's the
their
minimum.
strengths.
That's the minimum you get out of Mourinho. I think. You know,
you're going to be
you're gonna
defensively
yeah,
solid.
set up
you know,
well.
how-
But yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. But yeah, anyway, I think it's about it today because football's a bit stale at the moment, but it's been a great show.
We've done our best.
Yeah, it's been a great show. Nonetheless.
I just yawned, man. That's it. You said football stale. It's just a big yawn there.
No, but honestly, I can't wait for football to be back. I think
Yeah.
when's the pre-season tournament starting? Like the next few weeks, shouldn't it? Because the season starts
Yes.
August 20th, isn't it? Or something?
Yeah. It's not
it's
far
just not
away.
like the,
Like, you know,
the
there's
international-
the little cups that they play.
Oh, yeah,
those type
yeah,
of things. I know there's.
No,
not gonna be
I
as
don't know
much
if they're going to have
travelling
them, man,
anymore,
because
but
there's like,
True.
look, there's the Euros, the Olympics, then
True.
there's the league, then there's a World Cup.
yeah.
I can't wait.
You know,
I know,
next
it's-
year.
That's the good part, but it's bad for the players. I guess they don't get the rest, but for us,
Pedri by this time next year would have played
He's gonna
about
look at
300 games.
he's gonna look
It
40
is a
years
big
old,
holiday.
man. Yeah, class player, but
Amazing.
yeah. Anyway, we'll see everyone next week. Hope you enjoyed the show. Ciao,
Ciao.
boys.
Ciao.
Conclusione in rete, Andrea Pirlo,
Francesco Totti, gran gol, Roma. Battistuta, 1-0. Balotelli ha segnato.
You're listening to Calcio Talk on FNR, Football Nation Radio.